from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
Henrico officials break ground on a major transportation project. We'll tell you about it coming up on today's Henrico News Minute for Friday, March 6th, 2026. Headed for a high of 75 today under partly sunny skies. The News Minute is brought to you today by the Reed Center.
And now for the news.
That groundbreaking took place yesterday in northern Henrico at the site that is now known as Best Products Reimagined, formerly planned as Green City. And officials marked the start of construction of the Magellan Parkway extension, which will bridge over I-95. The new 4-lane road will have 3 lane sections with raised medians, curb, and gutter. The project also includes a 10-foot wide shared use path for cyclists and pedestrians. Terrell Hughes, the county's director of public works, said it would be one of the biggest projects that has ever been undertaken by the county. The layout of the road's extension will include a new roundabout for the intersection at Scott and Level Green Road, and also for connections with the future St. Charles Road. Within the location of what is now Best Products Reimagined, the Parkway extension and its bridge will stretch about 3/4 of a mile between Englewood Farms Drive and Park Central Drive. A separate project, the Garden City Pedestrian Bridge, will also eventually be built south of Magellan to cross over I-95 at the site of the former Scott Road Bridge, which was removed in 2024 after being repeatedly struck by trucks. That pedestrian bridge will link to the Fall Line Trail at Athens Avenue and Cleveland Street. The Magellan Parkway Bridge will link to the Virginia Center area, one of Henrico's hot spots and home to the Henrico Sports and Events Center. You can read much more about yesterday's announcement and plans for the new road later this morning on our website, henricocitizen.com. Amtrak is launching a new express bus service between the Metro Richmond area and Washington, D.C. It's launching on Saturday, providing additional travel options for passengers during the ongoing rail construction tied to the Long Bridge project in Northern Virginia. The Virginia Passenger Rail Authority and Amtrak are partnering on the new Amtrak Connection service that will offer round-trip nonstop bus service between Staples Mill Road and Main Street stations and Washington's Union Station. The buses are designed to supplement rail travel while that construction project takes place. The Richmond routes will allow passengers to travel north to Washington in the morning and return to Richmond in the late afternoon either by bus or rail. Once at Union Station, travelers can connect to Amtrak's Northeast Regional and Acela trains for service to other northeastern destinations. You can read more at henricocitizen.com. Gas prices have skyrocketed in the past week, with Metro Richmond motorists seeing an average increase of about 31 cents per gallon of unleaded fuel. That's according to AAA Mid-Atlantic. Analysts said that the war in Iran and other geopolitical tensions in the Middle East have pushed crude oil prices higher, contributing to the spike. Seasonal factors also are contributing. Gasoline costs often rise during the spring as demand increases and refineries transition to producing summer blend gasoline, which is more expensive to manufacture, according to AAA. In Metro Richmond, the average price of a gallon of gas was $3.18 yesterday, 31 cents higher than a week earlier and 7 cents higher than the previous day. The statewide average in Virginia was slightly lower at $3.10 per gallon. Reynolds Community College has been designated as a leader college by Achieving the Dream, a national organization that works to advance community colleges as accessible hubs of learning, credentialing, and economic mobility. Leader colleges are recognized for meaningful progress in expanding access, improving early momentum metrics such as retention, advancing relevant student success strategies with evidence of implementation and early results, and growing institutional capacity through culture and capacity building efforts. Well, the Richmond Home and Garden Show returns to the region today, tomorrow, and Sunday, all at the Richmond Raceway Complex. It's just one of the events you'll find in this week's Weekend Top 5. We'll give you 5 great things happening throughout Henrico County today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Also, be sure to check out our new look and expanded calendar of events. Find it all at henricocitizen.com. Hope you get out there and enjoy the weekend. Today's Henrico News Minute has been brought to you by Read RVA. Did you know that more than 100,000 adults in Richmond struggle with reading? Together we can change that. Learn more at readrva.org.